Hi guys, it's Miss Bull, and here we are at the beautiful Cherokee Park. I hope you guys are staying well and healthy, and I do miss you guys so much. And today we're just going to talk a little bit about some wildflowers. You can see behind me there's this beautiful field of wildflowers, and these wildflowers are a special kind of wildflower. They're actually photosensitive. And they only open when there's sun. So I'm going to take some other pictures of wildflowers that are very special to Kentucky, and we'll talk more about them. I'll see you later. So it's springtime right now, and these little flowers are called spring beauties. And I don't know if you can see, if you look very close, they've got a little bit of pink inside. And I bet some of you have them outside in your yards. Here is a beautiful wildflower. I'm not even sure what the name of it is. It's one of the reasons that wildflowers are so much fun. There's so many different kinds of them, and they live all over and they bloom at all different times of the year. But spring is a very special time in Kentucky for wildflowers. Here's a nice little patch of Virginia Bluebell. All flowers have a common name, and they also have a scientific name. And I never remember the scientific name of any flowers. This flower is called Dutchmans Breeches because people thought it looked like a little tiny pair of pants. And they only grow in very special areas. Here is an example of a plant that shouldn't be here. This is an invasive species called bamboo, and I bet some of you could probably tell me who eats bamboo, but he doesn't live in Kentucky. Definitely not in Cherokee Park. This plant is called a mayapple. Kind of looks to me like it belongs in a Dr. Seuss book. Eventually it's going to have a little flower and a little fruit underneath it that'll look a little bit like an apple. That's why they call it a mayapple. Here is a perfectly lovely example of all kinds of flowers on a really nice trail in the middle of Cherokee Park, just waiting for all the bees to come and have a little meal. So one of the reasons there's so many flowers blooming on the forest floor right now is because the trees don't have any leaves on them yet. So there's not a lot of shade, and the sun is actually getting all the way to the forest floor, which is why we see so many things starting to grow, like these little ferns and their little fiddleheads, which are so cute. This tulip poplar tree has its very own plaque, and if you look up and look at the tree, you can kind of see why it would. In comparison to all the other trees, it is enormous. It's been here for a really, really long time, maybe 200 years. Guys, this is called a trout lily, and I'm not even sure why. But it's so happy that there's some sun today. And look at its beautiful spotted leaves. Those are called mottled leaves. Here is a flower called a Trillium. It's got that T-R-I, like triangle. You can see it's got very distinct number of leaves. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, so here we have Beargrass Creek, which runs through most of Louisville. There are some ducks swimming in there, and I just want you to notice On the left-hand side where the sun hits, there's all those yellow flowers, those photosensitive flowers. And then if you look on the right side, where it's more foresty, there are none of those flowers. Here comes my kitty Hot Pie. We are home from the park now. Oh, kitty! And I just wanted to show you some of the beautiful wildflowers that grow in my yard. And some people call these weeds, but I'm just wondering if you can tell me what the difference between a weed and a water. Here are some flowers called daffodils that are planted on purpose, meaning I dug a hole and put a bulb in. Here is a snowdrop. All kinds of flowers are good food for bees. Some kinds of flowers and plants are good food for kitties. Hot Pie is eating up his catmint. Alright guys, stay healthy. Go outside and look in your yard and see if you can find something beautiful growing. I love you. Have a good day.